Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, my name is Tayana and I share all about simple homemaking, frugal living tips as we are a one income family, and also scratch made meals that I'm making for my family. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the ways that we save money as a one income family on our groceries. And if you follow me on my social media pages, you will have seen my tips spread out here and there. I have made a few videos where I will share a few tips, and I've done multiple of those, but in today's video I just wanted to put all of them into this voiceover that I'm going to be creating. And I know there are some people on my YouTube who don't follow my social media pages, so it will be your first time hearing these, so I just wanted to share them with you today. And I'm sorry if you can hear some background noise. I'm actually filming this at nighttime in my husband's car because it's the only appropriate place to film this. I don't want to do it in the house because I've just put my daughter to bed. And I don't know, I just like being in my own presence with no one around me to potentially hear me, so that I can create this voiceover and just really think about what I'm saying. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but there potentially might be some background noise because there will be cars driving past and the birds are being really loud. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. I will try and do the voiceover when there are mostly quiet moments. It was grocery shopping week this week, so I was washing all of my vegetables. I've been getting into the habit of doing this before I pack them away. I just clean mine in water and vinegar. You can also use baking soda. I was having an interesting conversation with this about someone over on my Instagram the other day who mentioned that we always make sure to wash our homegrown veggies first. And that is so true. I always wondered why people, whenever they give you homegrown vegetables, they always tell you to wash it first. And the obvious answer is because there are bugs on a lot of our homegrown vegetables. I know it myself. So you can understand why people tell you to wash the vegetables first, or they will wash them for you first, especially because you're pulling everything out of the ground and there will most likely be bits of dirt left on the produce. But it is interesting to me, and it was interesting to this person, that we don't have the same thoughts towards supermarket food. And I really pondered on that for a few minutes because it's so true. The fruit and vegetables that you buy from a supermarket are most likely highly contaminated with chemicals and all sorts of other things that keep them fresh and preserved while they sit on the shelves for many days, as well as they have come from across the globe. We actually have no idea where some of our fruit and veggies are coming from. They are most likely not coming from our own country, so they have been handled multiple times. And I'm sure hygiene is a really big thing when handling food in general for supermarkets, but it's still been passed through multiple people to get to the supermarket where it is on display. And most of the time we are buying these vegetables, taking them home, putting them straight into our fridge or our pantry, wherever they're meant to go, cooking with them and not even thinking twice about cleaning them. So I have been really big on cleaning my fruit and vegetables lately, and I buy mine from a local grocer. A lot of them actually aren't organic, but they are locally sourced, so that's why I like to buy from them. So let's start on this topic by talking about vegetarian meals. I am not great at vegetarian cooking, but it is something that I am trying really hard to learn more of. I was not brought up around anyone who was vegetarian. We didn't used to eat a lot of vegetarian meals as a kid. So it's all quite new to me as I am an adult and learning to cook for my own family. But there are a few meals that I make a good effort of, I suppose, and that is a chickpea curry. It's essentially just my normal curry that I make, but instead of adding chicken, I will add chickpeas. And I think in next week's video, I'm going to be sharing that recipe with you guys. I also like to make a black bean nacho. Black bean nachos are so easy. Again, it's like making a mince stew, but you just add beans instead. And another one is lentil dal. My husband really likes this one, and I do too, but it's not my favorite, but it's nice to have every now and again. And I try and have one vegetarian meal a week. One, I think it's important just to not eat meat every single night, and two, it saves us a ton of money. They are so cost effective. Like, it would honestly be ideal if we were vegetarians. Our grocery budget would be so low, but I think because of vegetarian meals being so cheap, I want to try and incorporate more than one a week. But we're starting with one a week, and that's a good start for anyone. I often sort of giggle to my husband because we call ourselves frugal, and we are in today's modern age, I believe, frugal, but honestly we could be doing so much better. Our great-grandparents, out of necessity, had to be truly frugal. I don't know if many of us actually know what truly frugal would be like, and if we had to, we could cut down our cost so much more than what they are right now. So I know that if things got tight, we could be cooking a ton more vegetarian meals, and that would be saving us so much money. And there are other things that we could be doing that would save us a whole lot more money than what we are saving right now. So anyway, I just had that funny little thought when I was talking about vegetarian cooking, and it turned into a little bit of a ramble. But moving on to our second way of saving money on groceries. If you are a meat eating family like we are, shopping at the butcher's saves a lot of money. Well, it does for us anyway. But the reason why for us it saves us money is you can buy in portion sizes that suit your family. So we are a small family. We are 2 adults and 1 child. So we don't need to buy a whole pack of sausages, but if we do, we can cut them down in half and we can make 2 nights dinner out of it. So it's not an issue if we need to buy from the supermarket, or if I don't want to go to the supermarket that week. But I like the butchers because you can buy in portion sizes to suit your family. So if you are a large family, you could buy as many sausages as you need, or as much mince as you need, and that saves you on having to buy packets of sausages. So 3 packets of sausages might be too much for your family, but 2.5 might be just right. But you can't buy 2.5 packets of sausages, but you can buy a certain amount of sausages from the butchers. And that is just one example of saving money at the butchers. You can do that for every portion of meat that you need, as well as the quality of meat is always better from a butcher's, depending on what kind of butchers you are shopping at. For me, we only have a small local butcher's. It's not a big bulk store butcher's, but they also have good quality meat too sometimes, and a lot better deals than you can get at the supermarket. I don't know about you guys, but my local fruit and veggie store is much cheaper than the supermarket. I made a reel on my Instagram the other day and I was saying no buying cucumbers and tomatoes in the wintertime. Save those for summer when they are in season, and in the wintertime you can be shopping for cabbages and Brussels sprouts and things that are in season. So learning to cook seasonally and shopping seasonally means ingredients are much cheaper, and it's actually really interesting to learn about how cooking with fruit and veg that is in season is much healthier for our bodies, because our bodies are actually needing those vitamins and nutrients from that produce that is in season. So for example, tomatoes actually contain an antioxidant that helps protect the skin from UV damage. So as you know, tomatoes are a summer crop, and in the summer we are prone to getting sunburn. So it's just interesting the way that nature works with the body. So that's an interesting fact, and another reason why shopping seasonally is also good. I need to learn to make my videos a bit longer because I start getting into my voiceover and then I realize that I actually don't have much time left to talk. So I will wrap this video up with a couple more tips, and one of them is to buy meat when it's on special and freeze it. I come across a lot of good roast chickens on special and I will pop them into my freezer. This is of course if you have the extra money to spend, so sometimes I do, so I will buy more meat at once and I will freeze it, and that means that we can keep a well-stocked freezer of meat. Roast chickens are great for our family because we can get multiple meals out of it and we can also make bone broth from it. The next one is a really big one. It's just to cut out sachets and jars of pre-made food and just make it yourself. Most of these do not take a lot of time, but they save a lot of money. White sauce again is butter, flour, milk and cheese if you want to add it. Any sort of stir fry, honey and soy sauce is a good one. And then if you want to make Mexican for dinner, you need ground cumin, ground coriander, garam masala, and these spices you don't have to just buy on a one-off. They can be used for multiple dishes. Having the knowledge to cook nourishing food for our families is such an amazing skill to have, and I think now it's very easy to overcomplicate things, so I just encourage you to not make cooking more of a chore than something you can enjoy and see it for being a beautiful way that you can serve your family. So if you got this far into today's video, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one.